This is controlled articular rotations for the hip joint. There are two different methods you can use for this. You can either do it standing or you can do it lying on the ground. I'll show you both. First one, standing, you'll need a pole, a rod, a pipe of some sort, so a PVC pipe, a broom handle, a lacrosse stick, whatever it might be, something to hold on to. So I'm going to place it out to the right hand side. If I'm placing it out to the right hand side, I'm also going to be using my right hip. And I'll use my left hand by the left hand side of my body here, again clenching in a fist. So now we're going to take our hip joint, which is a ball and socket joint, similar to our shoulder, through the biggest articular range of motion as possible. Here there's a few things to think about, so pay attention. Arm out to the side, parallel with the ground. I'm going to be squeezing this pipe hard and pushing it into the ground, driving it down into the ground hard as well. Again, to contract this musculature, contract this side of the body, isolate everything, just moving through that right hip. So I'm here, hand by my side. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my knee up towards my chest and my ankle towards the left-hand side of my face. So I'm coming across my midline, similar to my shoulder. So as high as I can possibly get, without side bending or leaning backwards, so about here for me. Then I'm going to move towards the outside without having this left hip follow around the corner. So out towards the right-hand side, for me it's about here, as far as I can get. Now I'm going to try and get my my right outside ankle joint to the ceiling. So rotate up, keeping my knee as high as possible. For me it's about here. I can tell I'm starting to compensate through this side of my body slightly. Now I'm going to reach backwards as far as possible, keeping that knee bent, and then bring it back around next to my other knee. Okay? So from the side it would look like this. Standing upright. So do 3 circles moving one way, 3 circles reversing that, moving the other way. So on the ground, look very similar, but just in this position. On the ground on your side, lie along this line, arm out to the side, other hand in the ground, so 2 fists. And now from here, scraping my inside edge of my foot across the ground as high as I can possibly get, without crunching at my torso. Opening out to the back side without rolling backwards. Then keeping my knee as high as I can, try and tuck my ankle behind my head. Reaching back towards the wall. Dropping the inside of this knee down towards the ground. And then completing the circle.